Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? And I hope you're all well. Welcome to my channel. We're going to discover today Paladin Pandas, 10,000 hand-drawn unique NFTs, digital identities. So all the Paladin Pandas can be used as your digital characters in Space Expedition, the on-chain game. So in order to earn the BIMB, the Space Expedition PvE will be launched in January 2022, and we have a little trailer right in here, so you guys can see how it all looks like, how it all moves. And Paladin Pandas are programmatically generated from more than 150 traits across 9 categories, and every panda is unique. They are also stored as ERC1155 tokens on Ethereum, and all Paladin Pandas NFTs are public sales, were sold out in 32 minutes. So that is really impressive. It is coming soon, as you guys can see. So let's actually go ahead and check out the main page. We have the Paladin Pandas right in here. We can view them on OpenSea as well as join the Discord if we would like to. There's a minting price of 0.03 Ethereum, and as you guys can see, none of the 10,000 pandas are available at the moment. So the smart contract right here. So let's check them out on OpenSea right quickly, see how the pandas are looking like. And you have to say these pandas look absolutely amazing, and the price of course differs. The rarer the more expensive, but you have to say the design of them is looking rather cool. All these traits getting into a completely unique image are actually blending in quite nice with the panda design, and as I mentioned, you can actually use them as the in-game character. I quite like this one especially. This is the eyes, and the weapon right in here looks absolutely funny. Right, but let's actually go a bit further into it. Let's see what it's all about. Some more designs right in here. 709 out of 10,000 of Paladin Pandas will be withheld and airdropped to the Genesis holders. 291 out of 10,000 will be withheld for the team and the community events and the prizes of the game. So that's how it all looks like. We have some more features as well in here, like the Asian inspiration, where all Paladin Pandas are carefully depicted with uniqueness and creativity by Asian artists, and of course the panda being an Asian animal, it definitely fits in. The on-chain game with 6 panda classes, different skills and various weapons, roguelike gaming experience. Come and join the Space Expedition to earn the BIMB token right there. Paladin Pandas also is putting community first, so that's what defines them. The community will be given back and contributions will be awarded, so we just have to wait a bit for it. And you also of course have the full ownership of your Paladin Panda. There's the animal production, where they have donated 8 Ethereum to the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding, and adopted Yingui, the first real panda in the Pandaverse. So that is really great news, of course. They want definitely to help the pandas, endangered pandas, and there's more to come as well. Various events and airdrops are introduced in the roadmap, but which we'll go into check out in a minute. So let's actually carry on, and we can see some of the backstory. A long time ago, the pandas were totally bamboozled by the old gods, and their home planet was destroyed. The most scarce resources, bambooniums, were robbed from them as well. So to rebuild the planet, panda elders entrusted the most elite panda warriors with the mandate of retrieving the bambooniums. The Paladin Pandas travel from space to scavenge, mine, and raid boss farms, all for the sweet green stuff. So now Paladin Pandas samples fight for the glory. Some about the pandas themselves, as you guys can see, different traits are coming up together into that NFT. We have the Paladin chain, I quite love it, and the sig, as well as the weapon. So everything is right there. Taste my blade, so we can discover a bit more about the rarity. As you guys can see, the fur is the first trait that is dependent on the rarity. So as you guys can see, there's a few different types of like the panda fur, just that has 83.8% probability of dropping. Then we also have the alien, which is 1% rare, and then the golden fur at 0.2%. We have the leopard at 6%, quicksilver at 6%, and the zombie at 3%. And then the next thing is the background. The bamboo has only 1% chance to drop. Then the graffiti 1.6%, spring point 5.8, 5.8, Orange 5.8, Coral 5.8, and the Aquamarine 5.8 as well. There's of course more of these backgrounds than just that, so there's way more traits. There's even also different classes with the snipers, medic, cyberbird, main tank, commando, and engineer. So these are the 6 classes that we have seen. You can be one of any of them, and they're also equally rare to get. 16.7%, of course, that's 1/5, just a bit less than that actually. But yeah, up next we have the Paladin Pandas with the Space Expedition. They're launching on it. The Space Expedition includes a PvE roguelike game and PvP 3D role-playing combat game. So in the PvE roguelike game, every adventure you take will go on a random map to fight space monsters, and every time you defeat them, of course that's the enemies, you earn some loot. And once you complete a level, you will be awarded with your loot in BAM. So the PvE game will be launched in January 2022, so it's already out. And yeah, and we can actually discover the game right away with here. So we're just going to go ahead and click play. The Paladin Panda is required for it. But we can check him out right in here in that corner. No Paladin Pandas on my address. We can rent some pandas to enter the game. Let's see what happens when we click here. So that's a nice option. You don't actually need to own a Paladin Panda, but it's just going to redirect you to get one because you need one to actually play. Of course, these NFTs are in on the Ethereum chain, so that's why it's asking me to switch my mainnet, even though the game itself is on BSC, so you just need to be aware of that. So let's just get back to the main page. Of course, I'm going to switch now to the Ethereum mainnet just for the web page to be up and running again. So yeah, the Paladin Pandas are divided into 6 classes: the main talk, commando, sniper, engineer, medic, and cyberbard. So each class has different skills and traits to adjust your team build properly to fight your enemy. So that's really great. That's a nice addition. We have the white paper, so we can actually check it out. That's how it all looks like. You have everything explained with the core mechanics, with the roguelike players versus the environment. So you have your pandas, and they are attacking just enemies, some bots, for example. You're getting, of course, loot from it. The 3D role-playing combat player versus player is, of course, coming out to us. The full game being released early May, but that's basically going to be, you know, fighting other paladins. The rules highlight PvE Paladin Panda holders can choose to play the game on their own. A panda can be sent to fight only once a day, and they also choose to stake the NFTs for others to rent, and a Paladin Panda can be rented twice a day in PvE. So having your Paladin Panda can actually, you know, bring you some quite nice profit if you decide to stake it, and then, you know, others can actually rent it for fighting, as we have seen. And that's a way to get some Paladin Pandas for yourselves. In PvP, the Paladin Panda holder can choose to play the game on their own, and the panda can be used in battle at most 66 times a day, and they can also choose to stake the NFTs for this rent, and then can be rented 3 times a day in PvP. So that's really great. You get 3 times a day for PvP and 2 times a day for PvE when you want to rent it, and the Paladin Pandas holders can set the rental fee with 20 of their own. Well, the productivity of mining depends on the fur of the panda, etc. And the BAM can be earned through the game, used to level up and pay for PvP entry. There's some blockchain mechanics right in here, but we also have the PvE game, the 3D PvP, action game Panda v Panda, stacking, in-game currency in Bambunium, governance token and DAO, and the roadmap and implementation plan. So we have that in here, that's really great, but we can actually now get back just to finish up with that. Let's see, there's a video as well, some you know, introductory video about the backstory and etc. Some about the game mechanics probably here as well, but that is basically quite an interesting video showing, telling you actually quite a lot about the game. You see, you know, what it is all about, actually in a really nice way, in the form of an anime. So that's really great. Make sure to check it out for even more details on it, and we can take a look at the roadmap very quickly. So you guys can see they have started in December last year with PvE game beta test. That's when the Space Expedition lasting for 2 weeks. Beta test happens, and every tester will be rewarded basic bambooniums with extra bambooniums that will be awarded to the testers who discovered bugs or glitches. So they are using the community to help them quite greatly. And then 2021 in December, again, a BAM tokenomic structure has appeared, which we can check out now. The vision for the tokenomics is, more players who love Paladin, Pandas, and Space Expedition join the community through the promotion of BAM tokens, then the improvement of consensus of Pandaverse worldwide, and improving the sense of identity and demand of Paladin Pandas through the gaming experience, and lastly, more people getting involved in Paladin Pandas community governance, pushing the future development of Paladin Pandas in a decentralized way. So that is all really great, and we have the game economics here, a whole graph explain how it all works and etc. So make sure to check it out for yourselves when you are ready after the video. And also this year, at the beginning of this year, they started the PvE game launch with the Space Expedition being launched. Players can earn BAM by playing the game, and Paladin Pandas owners can stake the pandas to rent and earn the BAM, and the game numerics will be slightly adjusted for the balance of the game. And then also that month was a PvP gameplay trailer release that we have seen already. The BAM token issuance was in February, the trailer of the 3D role-playing combat PvP game in Space Expedition being released. Then in March, the PvP beta test and game launch has started. The Space Expedition will be tested and launched that month. And then the second phase in Q2 includes the more planners to explore infinite challenge mode and panda leveling up system. So we're just waiting for that now to drop. The community to DAO it will be governed by Paladin Pandas DAO. The whole project will be governed by it, which will be composed of all Paladin Pandas owners. Then the open world will come up in Q3, and then Q2 will be an MMORPG game launch quarter in 2023. So a new gameplay will be launched on open world social simulation game. So that is all fantastic. We have the team in here with Tasty, Alciblades, MXB, and Ken. You can see who's responsible for what and see their Twitter. And talking about Twitter, make sure to check out the social media with Twitter and Discord. That will be your way to go for more news and updates, but also for community building. So make sure to check them out. And yeah, some FAQs. What are Paladin Pandas, for example? How should you get a Paladin Panda NFT, or what the heck are Panda Poo-Poos? You can check them all out in the FAQ section. That is all really fantastic. So make sure to do that. Just if you still have any queries about everything. But yeah, bear in mind, I'm not a financial advisor of any sort, so all the investing you're doing is at your own risk. Remember about it, be smart and responsible about your funds, and let me know what you think about Paladin Pandas in general, about the game concept and the vision, etc. I think it all looks really solid, and honestly can't wait to get on it because the backstory, it definitely speaks to me quite great. I quite like when projects like this have some nice backstory to it. But yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and bye.